Greetings, listeners, and welcome back to the Wednesday Night Crew. This session takes us to a new mini-adventure in the Call of Cthulhu game system, and we are playing a group of 11-year-olds that are stuck with a bully in a haunted house on Halloween. This is a fun one with a nice dose of creepy. Hope you enjoy.
All right, welcome to week 2 of our Halloween Call of Cthulhu adventure called The Dare. The Wednesday Night Crew is playing young children, youngish, preteens in the 80s, middle school era. When last we left us, here's the story so far, I guess. Roger, the town bully, bullies everybody. All of you, every one of you has been bullied by him. And you hadn't seen him for a while, but then he came back on Halloween day with a deal for you guys, a dare for you guys. He said he's spreading himself too thin, and he'd like to cut down on the amount of kids he wants to bully. And you guys can take advantage of his anti-bully program, as Sherman, the scout, completely said, if you guys stay a night in the old haunted Barnaker house, he'll leave you guys alone. He'll think you guys are brave enough to avoid his future bullying and all that. So he has dared you to spend Halloween night in the haunted Barnaker house, which is an old 200-year-old house. Everybody knows, everybody's seen, everybody is haunted. The 3 children, Paul, Kyle, and are we going Sherman or Sherwood? What are we doing there, Chad?
Well, I did look back and see that I misspelled it. It's supposed to be Sherwood, but I've been going by Sherman. So if you don't mind,
we'll call it Sherman then.
Yeah,
retcon to Sherman. So Paul, Kyle, and Sherman made it to the Barnaker house, where they found Roger listening to some crappy thrash metal. Roger gave him a hard time, but they went inside the house anyways. They did some exploring. They saw that there were candles already lit in the old house. Kyle, I believe, realized that these candles are not regular store-bought candles, but rather homemade candles, possibly made by the fat of, well, who knows what, because you couldn't examine it. But just the thought of maybe they were made by newborns in a black ritual. Who knows? It made you get some scared. They did some exploring in the kitchen. The place is a wreck. There's really not much to see. They went upstairs to the bathroom, where Kyle kind of had a heart-to-heart with himself. They tried to... I think Roger threatened them at one time, so they tried to... Paul had a great idea of trying to push him down the stairs, which only sort of worked. Kind of knocked Roger's head into the wall. Insects came forth, kind of gave everybody the creeps. Roger went downstairs. They went upstairs. They went to the first bedroom. They saw inside a closet. They found a telescope, correct? Is this all familiar to everybody?
Yep.
At that point, Paul looked out the window to see ghostly shapes out in the yard, and it scared the bejesus out of him. And we left him last week on a cliffhanger of a sanity roll, which he failed, and you took 6 sanity damage is what I recall. So we're going to do the in that case with Call of Cthulhu, if you lose 5 or more, you got to make an intelligence check to see how much you realize of what's happening. And the trick is, you want to fail this test. So normally you would roll under your intelligence. You're looking to roll over it. So tell me what you get, Paul.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Got it.
So what did you roll?
I rolled over.
All right. So good news is
a 94 on a 50.
So the good news is, like, you have this bout of madness, and it just, you take it, and like you don't realize just how crazy or what you're not smart enough to, your brain kind of just like shuts it down and says, this is weird, don't worry about it. So that's that. So you hit the, I'm looking at the insanity rolls here. So you kind of like, you give out a cry of horror, a cry of terror as you look out this window, and you're just kind of breathing heavy. And at that point, everybody, you hear a knock at the door downstairs. And Roger calls up, "Hey, don't you worry, you fraidy cats, I got it." And he opens the door, Roger the bully, and here is the new kid joining us this week. Andrew, tell us who you're playing and who you are.
I'm playing Chucky. I'm the new kid. Most people ignore the new kid when he comes into town, but Roger seemed to have noticed me right away, and he called me the weirdo. And he threatened to make my life miserable for the rest of my school career, which seemed to be a whopping 8 years. And unless I came here to do his bidding here at this haunted house. Also, I'm not afraid of ghosts because I read a lot of ghost books, and my mom died, and so I hope to see her again. So, yeah. Here I am, Roger's reporting as ordered.
Well.
Can we hear this? Can we peek around the staircase and listen in on this conversation?
Yeah, well, why don't you guys give me a I guess a notice stuff roll?
Yeah, because I was going to say I'd want to sneak around and sort of witness this interaction.
Well, you're kind of you're looking out that window, remember, Paul?
Oh, I'm indisposed.
Well, I'm just I want you to remember where you're at in the story, that you're looking out the window and you're seeing these ghostly figures outside. So and everybody else is the other two are with you. So
I'm trying to notice stuff, but I'm also pretty scared of Roger and what I may or may not have seen earlier. So I am not really getting very far down the stairs, or really down the stairs at all.
Well, you see a short kid wearing mostly black, and he got a Walkman on. So, only half paying attention to what's going on. But I am afraid of Roger.
Well, hey, it's you, the kid. Who are you, kid? Wait, no. Don't tell me. You're the weirdo, right? Look at you with your black clothes and your weirdness.
Chucky, my name is Chucky.
Oh, well, welcome, weirdo. The other three are being fraidy cats running around upstairs. They want to hide out for the rest of the night. We got this house all to ourselves. Why don't we have some fun? Hey, new kid, I'm so glad you're here. I want you, I'm getting kind of chilly. You came in the rain. Look at you. Your coat's all wet. Why don't you help me make a fire in the fireplace?
Oh, okay.
Let them babies let them babies hide upstairs. Just you and me, kid. Listen.
I'm a little wary of this, and I'm trying not to turn my back on him as we enter the house.
Yeah, no, listen, I get it, I'm glad you showed up. Not many people showed up. I invited everybody. I'm bullying. I got to tell you, I'm bullying a lot of people. And, the fact that you came, I mean, that's something. That's some balls. And he goes, and he almost he almost taps you right, in your crotch. Do
I have to make a dex check here?
I mean, are you trying to avoid it? Yeah, make a dex check. See
ball tap. If I see it coming, I'll try to avoid it.
Yeah.
All right. Which I get under 65, right? On percentile dice.
Yep.
Hey, guess what? I got 65 exactly.
Yeah. So you see him you know the ball tap. It's something you've seen Roger do. So you kind of just duck out of the way before he gets you.
That's always funny. It's always funny, Roger.
Yeah, it is. Anyways, yeah, man, it's cold, man. Why don't you come here to the parlor? We'll start a fire. Come on, can you help me out with that?
Can I help him out with that? Yeah, I'll go and examine the fireplace. Is there a book of matches or anywhere nearby? Is it
Oh, all right. Well,
Gas? Is it gas? Is it wood?
Well, he takes you because you're down you're looking down a long hallway.
So when I bend over to start the fire, he's gonna. Yeah, I'm not. No, Roger, you don't.
Well, we're not there yet.
Veggie.
Let me tell you where you're at. So like you enter the room. You go you're in a long hallway. I had my map around here somewhere. He takes you to the, I guess it's the east. Takes you into the parlor. It's a large room. It's got dusty chairs and couches. There's a fireplace with a carved wooden mantle. You notice that there's a knapsack, an old battered knapsack on the mantle, and looks like someone had almost recently made a fire in there, and you can smell like the kind of lingering smell of fire already. And there's broken paintings around the room, and
Is there wood in the fireplace, or should I can break up some of these frames? And
it looks like somebody has already broken up some furniture, and there is some wood in there already.
I will check the knapsack for some pyrotechnics, such as matches.
All right, so you open it up. You find a pouch of tobacco with some rolling paper. You find a pocket knife. You find a flask. And you find a roll of cash, and you do find a matchbox, which has matches and couple pieces of chalk in it as well.
How much can I pocket without Roger seeing me? Because that all sounds pretty useful.
Why don't you make a stealth check for me?
I got a 68, and my stealth is probably lower than that.
Be sneaky. You have a 40 be sneaky, so yeah.
Yeah, so I guess maybe as he's grabbing for the wad of cash, maybe I can still pocket the knife.
What you got there, kid? Weirdo? Oh, look at this
I
cash.
show him the cash.
Where did this come from? Who's
from
been
this
here?
knapsack. It's been here all along, I guess.
Phew. Here you go, kid, and he gives you a $5 bill. Look at this.
Buy myself something pretty.
That's a finder's fee right there, my friend. Look at you. This is already going to be something good here. All right. This is going to be something nice. We got a new friendship going on here. All right, maybe not, but I like you, kid. You got me rich.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the $5. I really appreciate it, Roger. I will take the flask and give it a sniff to see if it's lighter fluid or if it's something milder that I might drink.
It is not lighter fluid. It is something milder than lighter fluid to drink.
It still smells pretty strong. I can maybe use it to as lighter fluid.
I mean, it's whiskey is what it is. So
okay, I figured it was. That doesn't actually work as lighter fluid.
No.
Maybe vodka.
Although it did work in Indiana Jones, right?
Yeah.
No, he just smashed over the guy's head, I think, in Indiana Jones when he ordered the whiskey.
I will start pouring the whiskey on the broken up frames, and I will try to light it with the match. Does Roger mind that I'm dumping out all this whiskey?
He doesn't seem to care. He's counting the money. He moves back onto a couch and he starts counting the money. Make me a play with matches roll, which you have a very poor roll of.
Play with matches. That's 5. Okay. Oh, I rolled 2 10s. So is that a 10 or is that a no? That's 100.
That's 100. That's a fail.
That's a fail. So
that's
now
a fumble.
I'm on fire.
Why don't you? Why don't you take like you're holding it? You're holding this match to it. Why don't you take 1 hit point of damage as as you burn your finger.
Okay. My dad, the shrink for the VA, says that experiments have shown that cursing helps ease the pain in situations. So I am swearing up a storm. He does work for the VA, so a lot of soldiers and sailors, I've heard, are his clients.
So you're like help him first.
Listen to the mouth on this kid here. Whoa. Shit. I haven't even heard some of these swears. Let me write these down. All right, let's take a break on New Kid. Let's see what. Let's go up to the top floor in the children's bedroom. You don't really like. You hear Roger downstairs open the door. You hear him chatting, but you don't really hear who he's saying or what he's saying or who he's talking to. Paul, you have just seen something that freaked you the F out, and you're just kind of like stepping away from the window, just kind of like, just breathing heavily and just freaked out. Everybody can tell you're freaked out. So what's everybody else up to upstairs?
What'd you see in that telescope there, Paul?
That's not an answer, Paul. What?
Ghosts. A whole lot of them.
They're probably just trick-or-treaters.
I could see through them.
This glass is super wavy and dusty. I'm sure there's all kinds of weird refraction going on. Everything that happens in this house, there's an explanation for it.
Paul goes up to the glass and rubs his forearm on it really hard, and then puts the telescope back up and looks again, and then puts it right back. Nope. Still there. This isn't fun anymore. This is here. Look, and I hand the telescope to Sherman. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? There, Boy Scout. Come on. Sorry, Cub Scout. You look.
Oh. Cub Scout with this many merit badges. I'll show you how to operate a telescope. Okay, what declination and what minute were you at? He just starts fiddling at it, pointing at the ground.
Just because you're a weeblo doesn't make you a Boy Scout yet. You need to take it down a little bit there, Sherman. Just look through the telescope. It's already set. You don't even have to change it.
And so he does, because Sherman, and this is for Andrew as well, hasn't actually experienced anything here other than those bugs crawling out of the wall, which were spooky, but explainable. So he looks through the telescope.
So at this point, lightning strikes, and it's just very bright. And because of the flash in there, just blinds you for a second, and you don't see anything.
Oh, there's a heat storm going out there, Paul. You just come on, guys. We need to shake this off and put our heads together. There's nothing here.
And at this point, the rain starts pattering against the real heavily against the window, and you could feel the draft of wind coming, and the roof is kind of leaking from the storm has increased in power since you've been there.
So just to, because Paul has to do this, he stomps over to Sherman and just pulls the telescope out of his hand and goes and looks out the window again.
It's raining now. You can see what you may have saw. The lines are all wavy again.
Do I see anything this time or no?
No, you don't.
That's what I figured. I figured that was going to happen. I'm telling you, I swear there were ghosts out there. Whatever. This place is something ain't right. Something's not right here, guys. I'm telling you. Kyle knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I think we should just stay in this room and keep the door shut and not look at anything until the sun comes up and we can leave and not be bullied anymore, and everything will be okay.
Chapter 42 of the manual. Whenever you're in danger, you think straight, you use your head, you settle down. It won't be so bad, guys. Come on. We can make it through. Just a few more hours.
All right, and so if you guys are just sitting down, right? That's what I'm hearing? I'm hearing you guys are just bunkering down in this room. Is that right?
I mean, I don't know that I am. I'm just wondering how long, because right now, like I'm after seeing that, I'm itching to like, I don't know where I want to be. I'm not sure I want to be here in this room, and I'm not sure I want to be in the house, and I'm not sure. I mean, I got to be in the house because if I don't, Roger will never leave me alone ever, and I hate him. So
I mean, this is true. Roger probably would not leave you alone if you left now.
And
I
some
don't
would
want to
say
sleep in here with all these bugs.
And some would say he's probably the worst bad guy that they've ever experienced in their time.
I mean, he's just a kid, though. I mean,
that's what makes it so good.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that is true. You've outdone yourself on this one. That's for sure.
Who needs Strahd?
I mean,
yeah. Screw Strahd.
I mean, if you guys want to stay up here, all right. You guys can sign off. I'll continue with Andrew. He'll face everything else.
No way. I start to head towards the door.
You guys do hear that Roger is talking to somebody downstairs,
guys,
and we'll take a. Go ahead.
He's talking to somebody.
Maybe it's our parents.
There's somebody else. Yeah. Okay. Great. But then whoever it is, we need to know who it is. Kyle. Come on. We gotta go. Get just a little bit of toughness in you, man. We got you. Hide behind Sherman if it makes you feel better. He's got tools and knives and stuff.
Yeah,
it'll make me use them, but he's got them.
Well, we can start with all right. Let's move this dresser back, and we did that last week. So I'm assuming this time with ease we can unfree the door.
Sure. Why don't somebody give me a notice step roll?
Sherman will move the dresser because he successfully did that last time, so he's not noticing as the door is opening.
I got I forget the terminology, the success level terminology.
So it's
I got like
regular success, hard,
half is hard, and a quarter is extreme.
I got a hard success.
All right. Something catches your as he's pushing the thing back into place. You notice like one of the drawers that is still intact of the room opens up, and you see it, you hear and see a couple things rattling around in there.
Wait, so a door, one more time, that middle part, a door that's what?
A drawer from one of the desks. Yeah,
okay.
Or from the dresser, one of the dresser drawers. You hear something rattling around, you see a little something in there.
I open it and I look and see what's in there.
Oh yeah, inside the drawer you find an old pocket watch.
Okay.
You find a folding knife with a polished horn handle. And you find a collection of old coins, including some old silver dollars.
So I pocket the knife and I say, "Hey guys, I found this watch and these like there's silver coins and stuff, some treasure in here."
Well, that could be useful. What time does it say on the watch? Maybe it's closer.
It's not ticking.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not. It is not working. No.
Here, let me try winding it. And I try winding it.
I mean, you wind it, you hear the tick tick tick, like you figure if you wound it, you knew the time, you could probably set it up, but you don't know you don't know exact time right now, but yeah,
Kyle, doesn't Kyle have his calculator watch?
Of course I do.
Yeah. I hand the watch to Kyle. I'm like, Kyle, could you set this and then just give it to Sherman over there? He seems to really want this watch.
I tried to synchronize it with my own digital calculator watch.
I mean, that seems like an easy enough thing for you to do, so that happens.
How much coin is there?
I'd say, there's like maybe 10 silver dollars there.
Okay.
And just a collection of other old quarters and nickels and whatnot.
I give $3 silver to Kyle and 3 to Sherman, and I pocket the rest.
Hey, this is cool. Like, this is when they were really making coins out of silver. Like, those were the days.
Yeah, this is valuable.
All right. Well, while you guys are, moving the drawers and collecting the stuff, we'll head back downstairs, and with Roger and Charles, Chucky, weirdo. Do you even know how to use matches? What an idiot.
No. I think that like the colored end goes like at the flamey part.
Yeah, I think you're an idiot. I think you're just you're as dumb as you look. I think is what it boils down to.
Okay. Well, here's the matches. Can you show me how to start a fire?
You better watch yourself. I'll light you on fire, moron. I'm getting so bored in this place. Those idiots up there, they tried to push me around. I'll admit, I'm giving them a hard time. It's hard to break habits, Maybe I should forgive them, eh? What do you think, weirdo?
I think my dad could probably help you with your aggression and.
Yeah, well, I think my dad could probably beat up your dad. What's your point? I mean, once he gets out of jail, he's got to get out of jail first.
I will not dispute that. I will see that point.
All right.
If you're trying to turn a new leaf, this would be perfect, and we could. Maybe this will be a bonding experience for all of us.
Okay. Listen, the other kids want to bond upstairs, if you know what I mean. That's probably what they're doing, why we haven't heard from them in a while.
I feel like there's some solid Roger lore that we're not even getting to hear right now.
Well,
Dad's in jail.
Maybe we will become friends. I don't know.
I'm just adding flavor. This is a lived-in world, my friends.
I really don't want to be out of game Roger's the bully's friend, but you're humanizing him. Let's go.
People are people, right?
Right.
Listen,
good people can be bad people too.
Listen, you wanna? What do you say, man? You want to explore together? What do you say? Or should I go? Should I go ask for forgiveness for those punks upstairs?
Let's go explore. You said this was a haunted house?
Absolutely, it's haunted. Everybody knows the stories, right?
No, I'm new here. I'm sorry. Let's go explore.
You ain't ever heard the stories of the Barnaker house? Ghosts and shit.
All right, this time I'm going to start a fire and we can have a fireside talk about ghosts. It'll be fun. Let me try that again. I need to roll under a 5.
Good luck.
I got a 19.
Do you want to spend 14 points of luck to get the fire started?
These matches, they're defective. I just throw the whole book into the fireplace. Okay, I guess we're going to explore.
All right, man. There's that door there. Why don't you check it out?
Right. I'll go up and jiggle the handle. It's locked. It's locked, Roger. Is it locked?
Try again. Try it again. It's not locked.
Okay. Oh, it's a left-handed doorknob.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm stuck with a real. I try to make a new leaf and I get picked with the dumbest of the dummy-dums. They're so dumb.
So it creaks open. Does it pull in or push out?
It pushes out. Yeah, it's a push door, kid. Weirdo. Push.
Kid.
Push. You know what push is? God, this fucking kid. Oh, you know what? You check that. You go check that room. I'm gonna go talk to those other kids upstairs because I'm not getting stuck with an idiot. All right, you're the dumbest. You're so dumb. I might take it all back. You're so dumb.
All right. I will enter the room, and I'll leave the door open just to make sure that he's, not gonna pull a prank on me as I poke my head in the room.
No, he.
I want to keep an eye on him too.
You see him, you're out of the. You see him back out of the parlor, and he goes towards the entry hall, and he's going to the steps, and you're in the family room here. If apparently I'm sharing the screen with you, so you could see that.
Yes.
So the living room, it's in better shape than most of the other rooms. There's a sofa, a large set of shelves. There's dozens of miniatures on the shelves, statuettes of cats, foxes, birds, other animals, glass and ceramic. You see a stuffed cat way up top of the shelves. And there are dozens of broken figurines also on the ground. And there's looks like a face-down photo on the ground.
I bet that they stuffed that cat for knocking all these figurines off. On the other hand, with all these minis, there's this new game I've been playing that my dad says is satanic, and maybe I can use some of these minis. I'm going to put those in my pocket, a few of them. A few of the more owlbear-looking ones.
All right.
This photo, I can't leave that unturned. I will pick it up and examine it.
All right. It is a it is a photo. It looks like, it's from 20 or so years back. You could see the style of clothing is from the 50s or 60s. It is of a family of four, a mom, a dad, a boy, and a girl. And it's kind of, warped from moisture and age. But give me a notice stuff roll.
Oh, I'm good at noticing stuff. 17, which might be my notice stuff is 60, so that is not quite an extreme.
Not quite extreme, but it is enough that you see that the eyes of each one of the people in the picture have been purposely scratched out.
Ooh,
you could tell that it's not just age and whatever that have scratched their someone or something has purposely scratched them out.
I read in one of my books that the eyes are the windows to the soul, and in another book that photographs suck the soul out of a person and capture them forever. So I wonder if this is related. If somebody specifically wanted to trap these people as ghosts.
And at this point, you hear a hiss as what you thought was the stuffed cat above you.
I knew it! You did this!
Jumps down. I would like you to make a quick sanity roll.
Okay. I got an 80 in spooky stuff, though. 63, and my sanity is... I forget which one that is.
Your sanity looks like it is a 75.
Oh, so I passed.
You did pass. You take only 1 point of sanity loss from this as this like startling black cat, just like every horror movie cliche of this black cat.
Okay, now I will totally relax and like let my guard down.
Except, however, it goes to scratch at you. Like it jumps down, but it does do a quick scratch at you. And let me get my dice here to see what it does. You could try to dodge it or block it, if you'd like.
I think I will try to dodge because I'm not fighting a cat yet.
All right. So that would be you got a dodge roll there. But
my dodge.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got an 18 out of 40 for my dodge.
Well, that is good because I missed, so you got a success. I missed. The cat like jumps down at you, and you just freak out. You move out of the way, and it just starts running out of the room.
Now I let my guard down. Boy, that startled me.
All right, and we'll put a pin on you, and we go to the upstairs crew. Hey, kids up there!
Guys, we gotta push the door. Push out.
Oh shit! Here he comes.
Hey,
Come
look!
back.
Yeah, I'm bored down here, all right? And the new kid showed up, and he's a real dummy.
Classic Roger.
Listen, let's make the most of this night, all right? I mean, I didn't realize it was going to be so boring sitting in this stupid house with you stupid kids and your fraidy cat babiness. Why you got to be such babies anyways?
Maybe we should all just leave then.
Oh, is that right, Kyle? You want to leave? You want to back out? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Kyle,
I just don't want you to be bored anymore.
Kyle, the door's right there, Kyle.
I just don't want you to be bored,
Shut
Roger.
up, Kyle. Somebody else talk. Listen. The dare still stands, but I'm bored out of my mind. And when I'm bored, I start doing stuff. And I don't want to do that stuff because, like I said, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf here. And I guess, about before, that was just me being, I'm trying to break through this stuff, okay? While we look around this house some, okay? Have some fun.
Hey, Raj.
Okay? It's just a stupid old house. There's something fun in here, right?
Raj, why don't you just lead the way? We'll follow you.
Okay, babies. Okay, babies.
If he gets
Daddy
bored,
needs
he's going to start beating us. So I think we should go downstairs.
You need to hold the baby's hand. That's what you want to do. Guy's got no initiative.
If this is your way of doing better, you're not doing much better. Raj.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your way of not getting bullied? Is by acting like a bunch of fraidy cat babies?
No, you just know your way around the house, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess I do. Okay, I guess I invited the wrong idiots to this place.
I mean, you live here, right?
Yeah, with your mom.
My mom doesn't live here.
Yeah, she could have fooled me. She spends the night here a lot. Hey,
you're not very funny, Roger.
Yeah, Paul, you got any naked pictures of your mom?
There's no right answer.
I put my Paul puts his hand in his pocket and he's like he's caressing the pocket knife that he found, and just kind of like squeezing it when Roger's saying this stuff. So Roger, I think you need to take all this negative energy stuff you got going on, and you want us to walk around this house so bad, then come with us.
No one's trying to push me up. Why would I go up there when you're trying to push me down the stairs? Who's the real bully?
I mean, I think we know it's you.
I think we know it's you. That's your problem, Paul. You think. Nobody told you to think. All right? You're a dum-dum. Stop thinking. Start doing.
Paul says, I say, no, Roger, you're my effing problem. And I storm past him, and like I try to throw him in a half-assed elbow and storm past him to like walk to a different part of the house. And I leave everybody behind.
So you go downstairs then? You know, from the upstairs, is that what you're saying? You're coming down the steps?
I don't know that I am, because what else is on the second floor? Like, where else?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Roger's calling you from the bottom of the steps, so like that's.
Okay, okay, got it. Sorry, perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I flip him the bird. I stay upstairs, I flip him the bird, and I walk into a different part of the second floor.
All right. So you came up the stairs, you went to the right to the first door. You didn't really do anything else. As soon as you went up the stairs, there was a door to your left that you didn't go through, and there was a door straight ahead that you didn't go through. There's also a hallway that, you know, goes further. We'll call it south. Opens up.
Is there like a railing along that hallway that overlooks down?
Oh, absolutely, there is. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna go that way.
All right. You go down that way. You pass. In the middle of this hall, there's a door, and then there's two doors at the very end of it. And you'll notice there's also a trap door at the end of the hall, like heading up, you know, like an attic door.
Okay. I check the door. I check if the door in the middle of the hall is open.
Yeah, it is open.
Okay. I open it.
I love splitting the party. How many ways? 3 ways? 4 ways?
Currently 3 for right now.
All right.
Paul just irrationally stormed off. So
I continue to stand behind Sherman.
We never did find that bedroom, so you know we should also explore. But we'll leave that.
Yeah. So actually, no. This is good. So Paul storms off, and he heads into that door. What is Sherman and Kyle doing? You're at the top of the steps. You got this interaction between Paul and Roger. What are you guys up to?
Kyle, you know, I don't know if I want to spend the night in the bug room. We could see, you know, what's across the hall. There's got to be a more comfy bed around here.
Yeah. I still think our best bet is to find a more comfortable room and stay in there all night.
All right. Well, Paul's searching down there on the other side. Let's open up the door over here.
All right. You open up. We'll continue with you guys. You see a broken child's bed frame. This seems like what would be a traditionally girls' room. It's kind of pink, but you know it's moldy and gross. There's a battered and drawerless dresser, topped by several more. You notice these potted plants in there that are growing wild, that you recall from the entrance hall down below. And it's kind of strange to you, actually. Why don't you make me you can go ahead and make me a nature check, Sherman.
Okay. So he pulls out his.
There's a closet door on the north.
He pulls out his Boy Scout book manual to the page on plant identification. Oh, I think I've seen this before. With his very high nature, gets a 48 out of 80, so just a basic.
Yeah. So basically, what that tells you is that these plants, like, not only are they alive, but they're thriving, and that seems unusual to you to be in this locked up, dingy house that these plants are thriving basically down in here, and it kind of throws you off a bit because you don't it gets dark in here. The top of the ceilings are dripping and all now, but it's just not right that it's that these are growing as well as they're growing. And why don't you make me a sanity roll on that?
Passed it by 1.
So yeah, like you can't explain it, and maybe who knows? Maybe these are plants you don't really know, but it just seems odd to you that they're growing when they probably shouldn't be growing as luxuriously as they are.
Kyle, this is kind of odd. There's not enough light in this room, and this particular type of heavy leafy plant, as you can see here, would be highly dependent on good sunlight. And in order to produce its photosynthesis, it needs to grow. You would see this type of growth outdoors, but there's just not that much light in here. So it's just really peculiar, and I don't get that same smell of bat guano that we did. Wait, he sniffs it again. Is that the bat guano?
Make a nature check. Well, no, we'll let it ride. You do notice it seems coming from a closet that there is some bat guano, although there is that scent of the that earthy scent of stink, but you do smell bat guano coming from the closet.
Oh, well, maybe this will explain it. A high nutrient soil substrate could possibly offset the lack of light. We got to figure this out. He's real.
Do we?
Now.
Can we just shut the door and stay up here till
He's
daylight?
already opening the door.
Is that not wait, what? No, wait, what? What?
So
what door? What door are you opening? No.
The closet door, right?
No.
So you open the closet door and you notice that like the smell of guano gets stronger there, and there's a panel removed from the ceiling in the closet.
Well, that's odd.
I have a flashlight in my gear. I would like to use it to shine it up there against my better wishes. But I'm curious and yet don't want to see what's up there. But anyhow, I put the flashlight on.
Yeah, make me a notice stuff roll.
I passed.
As you flash it up there, you notice it looks like there are bats on the ceiling, hanging from the ceiling up there.
See, this is why we got to shut the door. Let me just shut this door now, Sherman. Shut the door.
Well, bats aren't that bad. They, cut down on the mosquitoes. But okay, well, that explains why the plants are growing so well. They're just given such rich nutrients that, again, I don't know why you guys keep getting scared. Everything in this house, there's an explanation.
I'm just scared of Roger, and I want to just stay here and not let him bully us anymore. He's annoying.
I'm with you there, buddy.
All right, Al. So we'll take a pause on you as Paul enters the next room. There's a heap of furniture on the side of the room, and much of it looks like it's been damaged by fire. There's a faint scent of wood smoke in the air. There's a large bed frame, drawers from several dressers, and a smashed wooden desk against one wall. One large board has been pushed against the wall, and there's bits of charred curtain under the wooden fragments. The whole room reeks of some sort of oil. That's what you see, Paul, Bill.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was zoning out. Say that again one more time. My apologies.
So you entered this room. There's a heap of furniture on one side of the room, much of which has been damaged by fire. There's the faint scent of wood smoke in the air. There's a large bed frame, drawers from several dresses, and a smashed wooden desk against one wall. One larger board has been propped up against the wall, and bits of charred curtain can be seen under the wooden fragments, and the whole room reeks of some sort of oil.
I'm gonna look at the board that's leaning up against the wall.
All right. As you look at the board, you notice it says Roger was HE, and it seems like the R is incomplete and it's been carved into the board.
Okay. Interesting.
Make me a playing with matches roll as you look
Okay.
around.
Okay. I got a basic success.
I mean, like if the description didn't help you, it seems like somebody tried to burn the place down, and like lamp oil was poured all over this stuff, and it seems like it was lit, but it got extinguished somehow, and you can't figure out how it was extinguished.
Okay.
And you also can't, like it seems like with the amount of oil you smell and the amount of firewood present, accelerants and whatnot, you think it, like this fire should have been blazing, but it is now,
Okay.
it's been extinguished and it's gone. So you don't know, that's what you get out of that.
Okay. And this is a board I moved it. Can I lift it? Like, is it?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you can like pull it down and whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I grab it. I walk back out into the hallway. And
All right. The hallway is quiet.
yeah,
You hear Roger down there. Hey, what you guys doing up there?
I walk back out into the hallway and I throw the board over the railing down to the first floor.
Whoa. How about a heads up, Dick?
Hey, Roger. You spelled here wrong on that piece of wood.
That all you got?
And I go back into the room and look around some more.
Wow. Okay, asshole. But let's take us to the new kid. As you've just been attacked by a cat and it ran off. There's a door that goes back out to the hallway. Or you could, what would you like to do?
Are no other doors in this room?
There's a door that goes out to the hallway and a door that goes to the parlor where you work.
Oh, then I will go out to the hallway.
So yeah, you weren't here last week, but you do notice that there are these plants growing in the hall, and they're like overgrown plants. Just kind of like they look like house plants, but they're all overgrown. And,
Well, you really got to cut those back, or the roots will like destroy the foundation.
So yeah, you are, you're looking out into the hallway here. Roger's at the bottom of the stairs. You notice he just kind of like moves out of the way as a piece of board drops down on him. Can you believe these assholes?
Did you throw the board down the stairs, or did it are there big holes in the ceiling?
It's kind of like, there's like that space between like the stairs and the railing. So like he's able to drop it down there.
So it's not like I'm in danger of things falling on me.
No. Yeah, can you believe these assholes?
No, I can't. Who's up there, Roger?
I thought I told you it's that idiot Paul, this funny guy. Thinks he's so funny. He thinks he's tough now too. Apparently, you know what he is? He's a fraidy cat baby. Is what he is.
Oh,
an asshole, but prankster works too. There's that bookworm Kyle. I mean, you want to talk about babies?
Come on, Kyle's cool.
He's a baby. All he wants to do is sit around doing nothing, read a book. And then there's Boy Scout Woody. Sherman Tank.
Well, let's go up and see what they're doing. Maybe they found a ghost. This is haunted, right?
I mean, it is. I wouldn't know if they could find their... Well, anyways. Can find their asshole from a hole in the wall. All right, let's go. You lead the way, new kid.
Again, I am going to sidle with my back to the wall as I climb up the stairs, so I don't present any attackable surfaces to Roger. I don't know what he's going to do this time. And I will climb the stairs.
At this point, everybody hears somebody, the steps being used as they're coming up the stairs. Kyle and Sherman, you guys are in the girls' bedroom.
Yeah.
So where and you open the attic. Did you close the attic? What are you guys up to?
Hello? Where are you guys?
Who's that?
It's Chucky.
We're over here in
the room together.
Chucky's cool, Shermy.
Oh. It's funny. He's not very noticeable. I don't remember him. Hey, Chucky. We're over here. Check it out. Look at these plants.
It's like a defensive technique. We just sort of like try to blend in like a chameleon.
In. Yes, it says on my sheet that I sit in the corner and listen to my Walkman. So yeah, I probably noticed. Yeah, that's probably how we got to be friends, because we're sitting in the corner. That's hiding.
I've seen you in the library at recess time.
I got a lot of books on the paranormal here.
So Roger and Chucky come upstairs, meet you guys, I guess in the girls' room. Sherman, you see a ghost? You pissed yourself. And he points at your crotch.
No, that there's a leak in my canteen.
And as you look down, he slaps you across the face.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I should have saw that one coming. Okay. Just tomorrow it's all over. All right.
Hey, where did Tough Guy go? He wants to throw boards down at people. Tough Guy.
I don't know. He stormed off down into the south that way.
I'm not answering him.
Well, you don't hear him. That's all right.
Oh, cool. Perfect. Good.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Check it out though. There's bats up there, up in the attic. You can see them hanging on the rafters.
We shut the closet door. You don't have to open it and see them. Just know that
they might be interested. It's really cool.
Yeah, they're in there. You don't have to look though.
Why don't you go up there, Kyle? You say you can go up there? Why don't you see what else is up there, Kyle?
I give you a boost.
Yeah, that's right, Kyle. Sherman will give you a boost. Why don't you hand that up? Come on, Chucky, and he slaps you kind of too hard. But he's like, you want to see him go up? You want to know what's up there, right, Chuck? Don't you, Chuck?
Forward a bit, but yeah, you promised there'd be ghosts.
Yeah, why don't you go find a ghost for us, Kyle? You see how there's bats up there. Why don't you go look for ghosts too? Sherman wants you to go. Chucky the weirdo
Sherman,
wants you to go.
Give me a boost, Sherman.
No, not you, Chucky. Kyle wants to go up there. Why don't you go on up there, Kyle?
That's okay.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Get the fuck up there, Kyle. Come on.
The deal was to be in the house, and we're in the house. We're good.
The deal's changed, Kyle. Pray I don't alter it any further. Why don't you go upstairs, Kyle?
Geek test.
Kyle, you better do what he says. You're going to blow this for all of us.
Right, Kyle. Sherman wants you to go up there. Weirdo wants you to go up there. Why don't you go up there, Kyle?
His name's Chucky.
Yeah? What's your name? Yellow?
No, it's Kyle.
Pussy?
You just called me that earlier. Kyle?
What do I call you, asshole?
I mean, it's not my name, but you can call me that if you want, I guess.
Yeah? Want to call you dead meat? Want to call you that?
You know what my mom told me is sticks and stones may break my bones,
Yeah.
but names will never hurt me.
I'll tell you what, will call you Kyle. I'll call you a mortician, Kyle. That's what you're going to need after this. Go upstairs, Kyle. Go upstairs, Kyle. What's it going to be, Kyle?
Fine, I'll go upstairs. There's nothing here anyways. I already saw where the bats were.
Going upstairs proper or looking in the attic?
Looking in this attic space as he opens the door and he's just like taunting Kyle.
All right, I'm going.
Bats.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, there's scary bats, Kyle. Look at those bats. They're so scary. Give them a push, guys. Come on, Sherman. Come on, new kid. Come on, weirdo.
Yeah, tell us how many you find
I'll
up there.
go.
This is
I'll
interesting.
go.
Oh, you're gonna go
I'll
with
go
them?
first. I'll go
Oh, Chucky, you're so kind. You help him up. You pull him up then, Chucky. How about that?
first. Okay.
And
My strength is my gym class is only 20, so I don't know if I could.
Well, I figure everybody's helping out. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. So you go up there, and like as you go up, like the bats start fluttering about. You do know you're in a small attic space, and there's just like boxes and whatnot everywhere. You pull up Kyle, right?
Does Kyle want to come? Come on, Kyle.
I don't think Kyle does
There's
want
only
to come.
bats up.
I don't, but I don't think that Roger's going to let me not go.
Yeah, Sherman's kind of really pushing him along now. Let's go, Cap. Come on.
It's just bats aren't bothering anybody. They're just like hanging out, so to speak.
Yeah. Bats are our friend. Look at those. You can tell by the length of their nose. Those are short-nosed Allegheny bats.
Yeah, they eat bugs. They don't eat people.
Unless they're vampire bats, then they'll suck your blood.
There's no such thing as that. Let's go, guys. And I guess at this point, Sherman gives up trying to embolden them, and he'll step forward and start walking into the attic. He doesn't have it. Shine your light up here so I can see.
So at this point, so like Kyle's
We're
up there.
already up there, so I can shine my light so you can see it coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
Kyle and Chucky are up there, and like Sherman, you stick your head up there, but it's like you can't. It's just so like cramped and crowded, you can't hear. Why don't Chucky, Kyle, you guys can make me a notice stuff roll.
Oh, I got a
hard success.
I got an extreme success.
Oh.
All right,
Whatever.
so-
There's plenty of light. I guess Sherman doesn't have dark vision because we notice stuff.
Well, Sherman's just like he's looking at your butts, basically. So you guys like push around.
What do you
like,
notice down there, Sherman?
Are you looking at my butt, you cheeky monkey?
You push the things aside and like some boxes aside, and you notice there's a game of jacks that has been played, and like it's just like a small, like a tiny space, like it's like like the area is going down. It's just this tiny space, like only a baby could fit in here. But it seems like somebody was playing a game of jacks there. You guys can make me a sanity roll as you try to like figure that out.
Oh, I failed. Because you want to get above your sanity, right?
You want to get below your sanity.
got
Then I
another-
passed. Never
I
mind.
got another set of 10s, so that's we decided that's 100. So, yeah.
All right, so we'll have you lose 2 sanity. Is you're like, how could something play jacks in a small area? It's like this, and it seems like it's been done recently, which is really just blowing your mind. Kyle, you're not bad with that. And at this point, Roger says, "Out of the way, Sherman." And then he throws something, he throws something up there that scatters the bats around. And as that happens, we'll go see what Paul's up to in the scorched room.
So where are they in relation to me?
All right, so they went to the room that was like you went down the hall. There are 2 further doors at the end of this hallway. There's a trap door above you at the end of this hallway that you haven't done. They're still kind of behind you, still by the steps. They went to one of the other doors.
Okay, so if I come out of that room, I can see them, right? Or no?
No, because they're in
a
a room.
Okay, I'm gonna go to so then I can go further down the hall, right?
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All
I'm
right,
leaving that
so
room. I'm gonna go further down the hall to a different door.
There is a door right there on your left, or there is another door on the right.
Always go left.
Always be left in. All right. You enter a bathroom,
Okay.
which I don't know if there's anything. Yeah, you enter the bathroom, and it's an old-fashioned bathroom. There's an old claw tub there. The bathroom itself has like the chain pool toilet.
Yeah.
There's a busted mirror above the sink.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the bathroom and go to the other door.
Before you do that,
Okay.
why don't you as you look in the mirror,
Hmm.
you see yourself, obviously, and you see the bathroom, the bathtub behind you, and out of the bathtub is your grandmother. Your grandmother like pulls herself up.
My grandmother?
Your grandmother, Paul, your grandmother,
Okay.
pulls up, and she just has this like big smile on her face, and she's just like looking like she's just crawling up, and yeah, it just and then like she stands up, and then she walks away, and then she walks out of the room. But she's just like looking, like she just keeps walking out of the room and just looking at you.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a sanity roll.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure how I would react to that. Well, that's not good. I failed that.
So yeah, you take one sand loss, as
that's not bad.
this image of your grandmother just staring you down, smiling, and just leaving the room. And that's
Can I follow?
yeah. So you turn around, and
Because I mean, it's only one sanity, right? So I'm like,
yeah, like it's
I'm
just
like,
like
"Grand-
you just like
Grandma?"
you just kind of gasp and you call out, and you turn around, and you look out the hall, and it's empty in the hallway. There's nothing there, no one there.
Okay. I'm a little shocked. Like I try to shake it off, and I just sort of like shiver as I cautiously walk to go to the other room at the end of the hall.
All right, and as you do that, you look over. You're still looking around, and you look at the doorway, like across the hall. Like the door that they're in. You see Roger in the hallway, and he's just flicking you off. He's like,
And I flick him off right back, and walk in the other door.
all right, you find yourself in the master bedroom. There is the moldering remains of the queen-size bed in the middle of it, torn and stained. There's no other furniture other than a fine mirror and a brass frame next to the window opposite the closet door. There's little note in the room beside the ruined bed, but there is a terrible, unpleasant odor.
Granny smells.
You can, and there is a trap door in the ceiling of this room as well. But you can
Okay.
make me a nature roll.
Okay. It's a abysmal fail.
I mean, you don't know what that smell is. You've
Yeah.
never smelled something nasty like this in your short life. But
I
yeah,
sit-
there's a closet door, and there seems to be a trap door in the ceiling somewhere.
Just for the just to see, like, out of game, just to see if anything would happen from it. I'm gonna yell pretty loud. I say, "Whoa, look at this!"
All right. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna kind of like, I'm gonna step off to the side on the side in the doorway, like off to the side.
Okay. So all right, so we'll put a pause on that. What are you guys up to upstairs in the attic? So Roger threw something up there, and at this point all the bats start just moving around, and I want the two of you who are in there to make me a luck roll.
Success for me, and in fact a hard success.
33, which is a hard success.
So yeah, like these bats start swarming around you, and you're just like you kind of both just put your hands up and duck, and they swarm around you, and eventually, they laugh, and then they leave. Roger laughs, and that's the end of that. But that's what you see upstairs. That's what happens upstairs. Nothing much of that happens. And
When we were moving books around, were any of the boxes very heavy?
no, they were not.
What do you guys see up there?
Just a bunch of bats and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
There's some empty boxes, and apparently, I hope there's not a flowers in the attic kind of situation going on, but somebody was playing jacks.
Yeah. Well, keep looking around. Those bats had to have come in from somewhere, so there's probably like caved-in roof or something. We shouldn't sleep below that caved-in roof. That could be on sound. Keep looking. Keep me posted.
Who's in charge here? You or Roger?
And at this point,
is the roof like caved in anywhere?
you see like a hole in the roof, where you're like, oh, the bats could probably come in through there. Yeah.
Right. So whatever room that's over, we won't sleep there.
And at this point, you hear Paul calling from across the house. Hey, there's something over here, or whatever. Paul, what did you say, Paul? Say it again.
Look at this.
There you go.
Okay, guys, I'll be back. Hold it. Hang tight.
Is there a way down without, like, if Sherman had to give me a boost, is there a way to climb down? I guess I could just drop from the.
Yeah, I think you would drop with no problem.
I don't know. My gym class is only 20. I dropped from the attic. Let's go see what's so awesome over there.
All right, so you guys head to the master bedroom where Paul is.
Is Roger like coming along with them?
No. So you when they come in, and it's just the three of them. It's Sherman, Kyle, and Chucky come into the room with you.
Guys, we need to get Roger to come in here. All of us together can take him. We can take him.
That didn't go so well for us last time.
But now we got the new guy.
And you guys can all make a nature check while you're in this room.
Not me.
I got a 2 out of 80.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I got a 89 out of 10.
So yeah, Sherman, you're a scout. You've been camping. You've been through the woods. You've done hiking and whatnot. You notice the smell, and you can definitely pinpoint that as a rotting animal. Something has died, and it's coming from the closet door.
Okay, guys.
Like there's clearly there's a dead thing in the closet door, rotting.
Well, we don't have to be in this room then. Let's not be in here. Although if we could trap Roger in here, I'd be for that. But I don't want to be in here.
We can take him. I'm telling you.
Where were we going to take him to?
I mean, beat him up. We could win this thing. We could make him regret he ever invited us here.
But by turning into him, doesn't that make us just as bad as him?
I just want to be that way with him.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's beat the shit out of him.
I pull out my pocket knife.
See, Kyle, now you're getting it.
You have my knife.
Guys, I'm telling you.
Okay, we can. Like, I don't really want to be like cutting him or anything. So no, I put my knife back. Forget I said anything.
And guys, I'm
chickening out.
I'm just going to prove it to you right here and now. And, we smell this foul smell. It smells, well, it's probably bigger than a mouse, but it's probably like a dead raccoon. Everything in this house is explainable. And if we can just kind of get the feel for it, and you guys shake your fear, we get this next few hours over, and then we're beating free all the way through high school. And then we just got to work with those college bullies.
The only evidence I have for ghosts is pretty weak sauce. It's like somebody splashed some eyes out on a photograph. So, yeah, no.
See, but Roger,
ghost here.
Roger already changed the deal.
I've been lied to.
Roger changed the deal once, and he said he could change it again. I'm not sure if he's going to, even if we stay the night, he's probably going to still beat us or bully us. We need to stand up for ourselves. I think Paul's right.
Okay, well, I still want to see what's in this door. And he opens it up.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the cat from below. Spooky.
Inside this walk-in closet, crumpled against the back wall, are the remains of an adult male.
Oh, my gosh.
The body is clad in a heavy jacket and trousers. It's been gnawed by rats. Both of his eyes are missing. His lips have been chewed off.
Gross.
So it's like you just see like this horrific rictus smile of just teeth staring at you. A rough cord draped over his shoulders looks like he was strangled with, as you see these bruising around his neck. And you notice that his left hand is missing, and there's blood all around his body. And go ahead and make me a sanity check.
Everybody, or just.
Well, I mean, who's all?
Sherman?
I mean, you tell me if you were looking inside. I guess that's up to you.
I failed.
I passed.
I feel like with the way that Sherman described it, I would end up looking.
I would think. I think
I got a hard pass too.
Sherman would gasp at it too, and it's just like kind of like a big reveal. So it's just like, ugh, and you all just kind of like, as it opens, you can't help but look.
Oh, you got to be freaking kidding me!
Sherman
I gotta.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I rolled a 48 and I have a 47.
Well, pass, but I think it's like more appropriate for him to fail.
Oh, actually, well, so if you passed, you took a D4 of sanity loss, and I rolled a 4.
Ooh.
So all who passed have taken a 4. Everybody else, who has failed?
I did.
I did.
And I guess we're saying Sherman, you wanted to fail too?
I mean, he was just the whole day. He was just so confident that nothing in this house was awry, and he just found a corpse. So I don't have any.
I still think you would have. Yeah, I still think you would pass, though. I don't think.
All right. So he's shook up.
Yeah.
There might be something to this.
And if you failed, you take 9 loss.
Whoa.
Shit.
And make an intelligence check to see if.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
I got an extreme success on my intelligence success.
So yeah, that means you're like, oh yeah, this is somebody killed this guy. This is like you fully realize that not only you are in the house where the murder has happened, and you fully understand that.
Is this where you're supposed to roll over or below?
It's better to roll over, because then you don't have the bout of madness. Which
then I did it. I totally failed. I extremely failed.
No, you passed, right? That's what you said.
Wait, for the intelligence check, it was my intelligence is 60, and I rolled a 7.
Yeah,
So that was way below.
Oh, that's bad.
that means
That's really bad, dude.
that means you understand completely what's going on, and that's worse.
I rolled a 90. I
You
rolled
wanna
a 92 on a 50.
So why don't you roll a D10, Sean, and see where what a bout of madness gets you?
An 8.
8. You just start. We're gonna say, I don't know. Do you want to be? You're incapacitated. Do you want to be laughing, crying, screaming? What? How do you react to this?
I think I will probably be crying, which is probably going to make Roger pick on me worse, but I understand that. Them's the breaks.
So yeah, Kyle is just like, he's just blubbering away, going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And he's like inconsolable right now. He's just crying his eyes out. And
I'm gonna have to slap him.
Everybody
Don't
else,
let Roger see you cry. Don't. Come on, Kyle, snap out of it.
There's a dead guy and everything sucks, and we're going to get beaten up for the rest of our childhood and young adult lives.
Okay, this changes everything. We have to go to the police now. There's been a murder, and we can finish the haunted house on another day.
Chucky, I'm not leaving this freaking house and having him torment me any longer.
I just want to go home. I don't want to be here.
Either we survive the house or we beat his ass. There's two options. I'm not leaving.
Do we really believe he's changed? He's turned over a new leaf.
I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Especially since he says he's gonna keep bullying the other people. Come on, he's gonna keep bullying. So I'm gonna take Kyle and I'm gonna go downstairs. That's enough, Roger. We got to talk to the police now. I'm taking Kyle home. Sorry.
Yay, that guy can't be here anymore. Time to go.
So wait, so we're all in the same room.
Yeah.
Roger is also up on the second floor. Plus Chris stepped away for a minute, so right now there is no Roger until he comes back.
Right.
So as you're talking to so I see you going to take Kyle. Chucky, we gotta see this through, Chucky. Kyle, we gotta see this through. We can't. One night of some freaky stuff we can make it. We can do this. We either stay through it, or we have to beat up Roger.
There's a dead guy, and it might have been Roger who killed him. We got to go.
I yell really loud. I say, Roger, there's something really effed up in here. Are you tough enough to see it?
It is you get no answer.
No answer. Maybe he's already left. We still got to tell the cops.
I walk back out and I look through the bedroom. I look back out down the hallway.
Well, the hallway is empty, and I would so yeah, at this point, you're yeah, so the hallway's empty.
I'm gonna
guys
start
Roger's
walking.
Gone.
Yep, I'm going with Chucky. We're leaving.
And so you say Roger's gone, and everybody else, you realize that, Roger threw the thing, and that was the last you saw Roger, and as you ran to see what Paul was up to, you did see Roger. So Roger has disappeared.
Roger has left the building, maybe. Guys, he's here somewhere. We need to just stay.
He's run off. He's scared. We saw all the screaming. He lost his nerve, and he's ran off. He's not going to like know whether he stayed or not.
It's easy.
Go.
It's easy for you to say, new guy. You just got here. You just got here like earlier this school year. You don't even know what Roger's like. You don't know. You don't know the months and months and years of torment from this asshole.
That's probably
you have
true,
no.
and
You have
so
no
I
idea.
don't want to like murder him or anything because I don't know him. But you know, just as a general principle, I think we'd be better off like handing this matter over to the proper authorities and deal with Roger later, because his leaf turning, like I said, is only to like not bully a few people and bully everybody else. No, he's going to bully everybody anyway.
He literally quoted Darth Vader. He's going to change the
that was the best movie yet. It's like almost better than the first one. And
he's
out of
literally
game.
the bad guy.
Did out of game, was Empire Strikes Back, did that start yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I bet Return has even come out, but nobody talks about Star Wars movies because that's for losers and geeks.
Okay. Those Ewoks were the worst. Why couldn't they be Wookiees? Why couldn't they be Akashic? No, I have a purpose. We're going to the police and we're gonna like have them investigate this murder. Maybe it was Roger, and then all our problems will be over. And then, and he's not here to stop me. I'm going down the stairs.
Do we have any
And I'm following
evidence that
Chucky.
we could maybe pin this on Roger? I mean,
I'm listening.
like anything that maybe would prove that he was here?
Hey, there's a piece of wood downstairs. He carved his name into it. We can put that with the body.
It literally says Roger was here.
Yeah. Thank you. I was like, and I hit this harder on the nose. So,
Although it actually says Roger was he.
Yeah.
Then that makes it sound like Roger was murdered here, not Roger was he.
Well, there's a body here and there's a
you're
Roger
reading
here.
Too much into it, new guy.
All right.
Roger.
We're 11,
Roger.
so like putting that sign there probably seems
You seem like a smart.
that
you seem
seems
like a
large
smart guy.
for an 11-year-old.
Can we just leave?
Kyle, will you stop crying?
I can't. There's a dead guy in there. I thought this was going to be a cool Goonies type haunted house situation, and instead it's like a Stand By Me dead body situation.
To be fair, they did find a dead guy in the Goonies too.
Oh my God, you reminded me. There's dead guys in all my favorite movies.
So
Well, it's a little known fact that everybody dies sometime. You're going to see a dead body in your lifetime at some point. It's just the way it is. You got it out of the way. Now the next one won't be so bad.
I saw my grandmother dead at the funeral home, and it freaked me out.
I saw my mom die in a car crash.
oh my God,
Jesus.
So man up.
Does Paul have any reaction to talking about these grandma's deaths? Considering he saw his grandma come out of the bathtub a few minutes ago.
that's actually a good point. Yeah. So as Kyle, as you bring that up, like Kyle, I don't know if I should tell you this because you're already out teetering on the edge, but I saw my Grammy earlier in the bathroom.
What's she doing here?
He was like a ghost.
Why did we ask her? What? Wait, we could have asked her for help. Wait, she was a ghost? No. I'm sure that makes me lose another point of sanity. And it's time to go. It's time to go.
As proof, I was looking for proof of an afterlife. Can you show me?
Go ahead, look.
wanna
I
see
point to the
Granny
bathroom.
naked
Go
or
ahead,
nothing.
new guy. Go look.
Okay. Can you take Kyle home? I'm going to go to the upstairs bathroom.
I'm not taking Kyle home. Kyle wants to go home so bad he can go home by himself.
Kyle, that was a
I
pretty
guess.
sketchy neighborhood. We should probably wait till sunrise.
I want to take Kyle home, but I also need to tell the police about the body. And once it's a crime scene, I won't be able to come back and check out for ghosts. So I'm really conflicted here.
So are we all downstairs now?
I don't know.
We're at the top of the stairs.
I am definitely going down the stairs with Chucky.
Okay, well then you guys are heading
I
downstairs.
will take
I like
my
the
friend
idea.
home.
I do like the idea of us arguing on as we're all like on the stairs in different parts of the stairs. I like
It's
that.
like a continuing conversation as
we're walking.
as you walk down the hall and so you are now downstairs on the ground floor.
I'm walking apprehensively the entire time, like as in I'm doing that walk where I'm trying to like walk slowly, but I try to keep caught up with them because I feel like I don't want us to leave, and I feel like Sherman's kind of like more towards my side of thinking, but in a different way. Than
every floorboard is squeaking underneath your feet.
So we're like 50-50, I think. I feel like right now.
Yeah, every floorboard squeaks under your feet. Like the thunder outside. You hear the rain, the wind, the pelting, and you guys are now downstairs in the main entry hall of the ground floor.
Okay, Kyle, how about this? There was a telephone over in the parlor, and I noticed it wasn't plugged in, so I tell you what, we'll plug it in, we'll call the cops, and we'll stay in the house. Everybody wins. Everybody gets what they want.
I don't think you should use that phone.
Nonsense. There's a dead body upstairs. I don't want to get pinned to it. If we can leave Roger here.
Don't use that phone. You ever see that Twilight Zone where the phone was on the graveyard attached? Don't use the phone.
You guys are just trying to get into my head. Come on, guys. There's nothing about it. We found a body. The police will do what they do. They'll solve this. And we'll stay here, and then Roger can just sit on the fact that we stayed here all night because we had to, talk to the cops and write the report. And we'll be safe because the police will be here.
Sherm, you act like you've seen a dead body before.
Well, that is my first. It was pretty scary. But people die, and there's no ghosts here.
There's one. There's Granny up there.
I mean, when we were Bear Scouts together, we didn't see anything anything like that.
Okay, I got a plan.
But I'm a Boy Scout now, and I'm a man.
You're still
Kyle waits
you're a
on the
weeblo.
front porch.
Don't lie.
Kyle waits on the front porch. I go up to check out the ghost in the bathroom. Sherman calls the police on that phone, and Paul, the prankster, can, as a joke, leave that sign that says Roger was here up by the body. And then we'll all meet down on the front porch with Kyle. How about that?
I don't think Kyle should be outside on the front porch by himself.
I agree.
He can't handle it.
I agree. I can't.
Kyle, take the other end of this board. Let's walk it back upstairs and throw it in the room with the body real quick. Come on.
I want to go up to the bathroom.
I reluctantly do it, but I'm not doing my part. And
help me get it up the stairs. I'll take it in the room.
You're lifting it much more than I am, but I am helping as best I can.
Okay. I wanted to out of game. I thought it would be kind of funny if the reason why Paul gives Sherman shit about being a scout is because they were in scouts together and Paul hated it and didn't really do very well at it, and all he did was he would constantly see Sherman succeed, so he decided to take the route of just being the jokester, prankster, and not take it seriously to the point of where his parents pulled him out because the scoutmaster was he just doesn't pay attention and just causes problems.
He brought too many firecrackers to.
Exactly.
Right.
And now you're
not paying $20 a year dues to have you just joke around.
Right.
And now you're bullying Sherman about it.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit.
It sounds like you're the bully here.
It's very passive aggressive.
Well, Sherman may be not thick-skinned about much in life, he is thick-skinned about his pride in Scouts. So even though it does dig a little deep, if
Roger's going to make anybody snap, it's going to be Paul. That's. I mean, I think we've established that.
So Kyle already snapped.
I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm
not by Roger though. All right, so
yeah,
I love the backstory. It's great backstory. I love the connections. So Paul and Kyle are grabbing that board. They're taking it back upstairs to the dead body room. What is Chucky doing? What is Sherman doing?
Chucky is going up to the bathroom to see if he can see the same or similar ghost that Paul did.
Cool. Sherman, what are you up to?
Sherman is going to go call. He's going to go call his scoutmaster instead of the cops, because he sees him as the real authority figure in this town. And on the phone and going back in the room, he picks the phone up off the ground.
All right, I just wanted to. Let's get to you last, because that'll be a good cliffhanger that I have in mind right now. So Paul, Kyle, you head upstairs. You go up. You stop by the first bathroom. You head up to the top, the master bedroom. Lightning is flashing, and I don't know. You guys having any conversations? You just kind of put it in the room. I mean,
Kyle, lift your end up.
Come on. I don't want to go back in there.
Do something.
You see this, like it seems like this body is just like, even though it has no eyes, it's like it's staring at you as you put the thing on there.
Yep. So we toss it on there, and I work to hightail it back out of the room. All right, Kyle, go. Come on, let's go.
And you can't help but notice the trapdoor above you into the out of this bedroom.
I mean, I notice it, but I'm not going up there.
Fair enough. All right, so that's you guys. You guys are doing that. Chucky, you're going to the bathroom, right?
Yes.
You go all the way upstairs too?
Yes.
You don't know this, but like between the floors, there's there's another second bathroom that went to. Kyle, what happened to you in there? Sean, what happened to you in that bathroom? Do you remember? You just kind of hung out in there?
Yeah, I don't remember all the details.
I don't think much happened to you there.
No.
Well, I don't know offhand which bathroom that Paul was talking about, where his granny was in the
Yeah,
tub.
so there's like, if you go up like halfway up the stairs to the top floor, there was a like a little section where there was another bathroom.
I'll check out that one first.
There's like a landing with the bathroom, yeah.
So the door's open. I walk in.
Yeah. And this is just a small bathroom. It's got a sink, a toilet, and there is a mirror above the bathtub.
I am going to look into the mirror and say, "Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary."
As you are about to look and see Bloody Mary, there is your grandmother, new kid, Chucky, standing right behind you.
It would have been better if it was Paul's, but yeah.
And she's got like this upset look, and she's just like shaking her head, like looking at you, shaking her head. You can go ahead and make me a sanity roll.
I can try. I've already lost 7 sanity. Ooh, 68. Just on the nose.
All right.
Pass.
You pass, but you turn around and clearly she's not there. But like it gives you a start. And
Granny, come back. Did you see Mom? Granny. Okay.
And that was that. And Sherman, you head back into the kitchen where that phone was. And as you enter the kitchen, there was a door in there that you guys did not open. But it is now open. And you see that it leads down into the basement. But you also see standing right in the door is our friend Roger. And he is looking at you, smiling devilishly. and he's got a giant knife in his hand.
Okay, Roger.
And
Maybe
It's
we
all
are
what was
going
up.
to kill Roger.
Oh wait, he's got a giant knife in his hand. Is that what the last thing? You
oh,
said?
he's got a big old like kitchen knife in his hand. In fact, if I'm going to go ahead and give you the screen, and you look at him, you see him there. That's what he looks like staring at
Oh
you.
damn.
And he's like, "Oh, it's just you, huh, Sherman? How you doing, Boy Scout?" And then, like, you see his face sag, and he pushes it, and like a centipede just comes out of his mouth and just crawls like up to the top of his head. Make a quick sand roll on that.
Yeah. Oh man, what's it do if it meets?
Oh, you're good. You take one sand loss. It's just real creepy. And he's like, I'm so glad it's just you. Come with me, please. Come with me. And I know we got 7 minutes left, but I think that's a great cliffhanger for the evening.
That is really.
All right. Yeah. That was pretty
That's a
fun.
good one.
I was afraid I'd be lost coming in.
Well, I hope you got up to speed real
I-
quick.
I think I did.
There's that's where we're at now. I love where it's going. Bill, I love that you're looking to fight back. Sean, you're leaning into the
Crazy.
Frady cat crazy. I love it.
I'm insane.
Well,
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, I feel like Paul is either going to, what is it? You either live long enough to become the villain, or what is that? How's that saying go? You either fight long, how's it? Whatever it is about you fight long enough to become the villain or the hero, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they say it in Batman, right?
Yeah, it's a Batman quote, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel like Paul is teetering in that weird space of like.
You're getting pushed to the limits, and I love it. And I like that we introduced a new kid. It was a very easy transition into it.
New kid is studying the occult because he lost his mother, and he's really into this.
Good.
And
We're gonna need some cojones because
and we scratched the surface of where we're at, and I can't wait to see how we get to where we're going next week.
Nice. Yeah, that was good, man.
starting with Sherman trying to hold his bladder.
That's right. And it'll be the day before Halloween. I hope that we can wrap it up, but not.
Oh, that would be
We'll
appropriate.
take. We'll.
Oh yeah, I would say whenever you're done, we should probably plan to do something else because I'm gonna pause for a little while to rebuild the next season.
So,
like I said, I can try to finish it next week. It might happen. It might not happen, considering. But I would say within maybe next week, if not 2 weeks. So just put that out there.
And I just got a game. I don't know if anyone would be interested in this. Basically, your superpowered vampires dropped behind enemy lines in World War II.
Is it the Reich one? Is it the Reich one? Yeah, let's do that. Can we do that, please?
As long as everyone's okay with brutally murdering Nazis.
Eat the Reich?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I 100% want to do that. I almost bought that. I've almost bought that multiple times because I want to play it so bad. 100% in, all in, for sure.
We got to start thinking of my German vampire.
For sure. Yeah, that's gonna be great.
I'll share the characters because there's a wide variety of vampire characters because it's all pre-gen. So it would only be 1 or 2 sessions.
Perfect.
That's fun. I've got a couple. Actually, I got 3 1-shots or 2-shots in the hopper too. So I'll start thinking about those, even if they're just contingency.
Cool. Yeah, because if I can get like,
we could probably drag this out so you don't have to start till New Year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if I can get to the New Year, that gives me plenty of prep time because my classes end before Thanksgiving, so I'll have between holiday preparation stuff. I'll have time to work on some things.
we could totally give you a break to the New Year.
Yes.
With Eat the Reich, with if Chad wants to run something, there's always something to run. We can definitely do that.
We need to do another fun Christmas one, like Chad, like you ran.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I could think about that too.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right, man, that was good.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
All right,
That
we'll
was awesome.
catch you next week with maybe the conclusion of the dare.
Have a good
Sounds
night.
good.
All right.
Take it easy.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Chris.
Yikes. I think it's just going to get worse from here. Come back for the next session to hear more of our creepy escapades in our Call of Kidthulu adventure called The Dare. You better not miss it if you know what's good for you. Thanks for listening to the Wednesday Night Crew, and as always, see you next week, as long as you survive. Hey there, listeners. Would you like to support the Wednesday Night Crew as we go on adventures in Eberron, as well as our other adventures in other systems like Basin, Alien the Role-Playing Game, Call of Cthulhu, and many others? Then be sure to visit patreon.com/Eberron Adventures. Heck, you could be as famous as our supporters Jonathan, Andrew, and Sean. You get your name up in lights. Well, maybe not lights, but how about the end credits? Soon enough, we will be adding more tiers to our Patreon with cool things like character names, character creation, homebrew items. The list will be endless. So please be sure to visit patreon.com/Eberron Adventures to donate and be a part of the family. And as always, see you next week.